All right, we are on the backside. Me and Kevin Dunner. Cinco de Dunner. Dunner 4. Dunner.
I've never done it.
The Dun Man. Was that a good introduction?
Well, thank you. Bellissimo.
How come you're not from one of those? Is your province? It's Quebec. That's the French-speaking province, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Strictly. There's one bilingual province, and I believe that is New Brunswick,
I
where they
think.
actually accept both languages. Anywhere else is English. Although, when I was living out in Alberta, I got to visit Banff and Jasper parks. There's a lot of French-speaking people there too. But yeah, in Quebec, it's like the reverse.
I think it's Je ne sais pas parler français. I do not know how to speak French.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that's what it is, and I took a year of French, and that's what I learned. That's what I learned. That's what I walked away with is Je ne sais pas parler français. I do not know how to speak French, but my French name was Francois, so you can, all you ladies out there, you can call me Francois. So the way it works is
That's much like Gord.
my wife has a guy who comes over to the house who does finished carpentry, and he does handyman stuff, and his name's Francois. And one of her girlfriends was doing some stuff, was getting ready to move, wanted to do some stuff at her house before she moved. And Amy's like, oh, I can get Francois to come over. And the girl's like, well, how much does he charge? And Amy's like, well, I got to deal with him. I can work it out. We work it out in trade. And the girl's like, well, I don't want you to have to do that for me. And you're married, aren't you? And Amy finally had to tell her, she goes, it's Gordon, but we call him Francois when he does that kind of work for me. And then I have to pay him and stuff, so... But Francois comes to the house and he does a good job, but the deal is he leaves everything a mess, and when I come home, then I gotta clean it up.
Yeah, fuck my dick, eh? Has all the fun, leaves you full of shit.
Yeah, she lets me wear my tool belt and everything, so. I take my shirt off. I wear my wife beater shirt and stuff. Come over and act like Francois. All right, we are on the back nine. So on the front nine, I dropped the shot. And I know minus 12 is usually the minimum score, but this tournament and on these courses, you got to shoot a minus 15 in order to be on ESPN. So you shot a 14 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I dropped hole number 6. Couldn't recover, and Dunner dropped hole number 8. So, and we're going in hole number 8 different, but we still dropped the shot. So now the whole deal is you got 12 chances to pick up a shot, and if you can pick up any other shot on top of 30, now depending on your bracket, you're in the hunt. But now we've got to pick up that shot in order to get back on track, and then we have to pick up another. So we have definitely put ourselves in a bind, and Dunner is ready to roll. Are you ready? I'm kicking ass on this hole. I'm going to talk about it. I'm just going to go out there and do it. I do think these par 4s are you have to go out there and set the shot up. These are tricky ass shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the same as the first hole, except for add a bit more topspin.
I'm going to do, so what I've done here on this hole, okay, I guess we are going to talk about
more of a headwind.
So what I have done on this hole is I've been working my topspin, because where I've been ending up is actually on the back side of the green. I've been rolling right through this area and then ending up back here in the rough. And so if you do 5 topspin, you're going to end up back here. But I think with 4.5, with 4, I only made it to here. I was trying to get on the green, so I'm going to try 4.5 and see what the deal is. And we got a headwind here, so I may want to do 5 because we got a headwind.
So, but yeah, I'm going like balls.
I'm doing APOC
power 5
and a Zerk. And a Zerk. I don't have any low land.
I'm only using like 2.5 top.
Well, I was trying to do it so that I wasn't I can't even remember.
The thing is like, you can go balls out power with some, and then use your curl, as long as you don't hit it to the right, which it's easy to say, but if you hit, I've even hit good in the practice on this shot.
Well, I'm
And it's
doing
still fine.
I'm doing a max
As long
curl
as
shot on this
left.
hole, and I'm going to start my shot off way off to the left. Hopefully, we can get hooked up on this so that we can do the deal. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna wait.
Okay,
I'm
3,
only
2,
gonna
1,
wait.
Go. Okay, I'll back out.
No, go ahead. All right, did you back out?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna wait 3 to 4 seconds. I'm gonna get on a little faster.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
That was about 4 seconds. Kevin C. Not the Dunner we were looking for. Not the Kevin we were looking for. I'm getting the name right, but I go first. Okay, so the whole deal here is not, and I'm going to use this bag right here. 3, 4 and a half. I better use 5 against that wind. I'm going to be out here. Let's see how far.
Perfect.
Hit a 1-ring grate to the right.
Still in the curl. Holy
No,
cow.
it's just all about how far I roll out. I think that looks good, I think. Excellent. That's exactly what I've been trying to get all week, is just up by the pin. Short little putt. And I've been overshooting it, going through that same zone. But the reason I pulled off way off to the right, I pull off way off to the right. You can see it where you run into that rough, and then you can just do max curl with an APOC.
I pull off because I'm single.
That way, the whole deal there is I'm trying to get as far to the left as I can so that I can eliminate that trap on the right that sticks out.
Yeah, it's like the kidney bean hole, eh?
And it's max OP. I need to write that down because I get on this hole and I am like, do I use max OP or not? So it's max OP with that shot.
Yeah.
And I did 5 topspin because there was headwind, but I'm 100% confident if there's tailwind, you need to do more like 4 1/4.
Depending on how much, though.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that, especially in hole number 2, on the back, I think, it's the same thing. So, if you have
In the
no
hole.
wind,
Woo!
just before.
Okay, that is real. I apologize for that because that is not a woo. We have to get that hole.
Still a woo.
Yeah, it could. You could qualify it as a woo, but we have to get that hole. Picking that delegitimizes the woo because now when we pick up the hole in one or the Albie, that should be a woo. It would be a woo right now if we were on a streak, but we both dropped one on the front, so we got to take it serious.
Yeah. Well, 16's not hard to get. Shouldn't be. I mean,
No, but we got to shoot a 17 to get back
it's
on
not
track.
easy because you have to hit perfect every time, but it's 16 on the back is easily doable.
All right, hole number 11. All right, so on the back, you're saying because of the way the wind is blowing, it's blowing exactly the opposite of the way it was on the front.
No, it's straight right to left wind. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but on the front, wasn't it a straight left-right?
No, it was tailwind
Ah,
with a little bit right to left.
okay, and I was taking
I think.
I took a sniper,
Yeah.
and I ended up taking a 1 power low wind ball.
So plus 20 at max, and find the same spot as we've been finding.
I took a bobble ball. I took a bobble ball because I had to up it to a power 2 because I don't have any low end power 1 balls.
Well, this one, again, if you can keep the wind below 3, then yeah, plus 20 works.
Okay.
So if the wind's already low, you can still use navigator ball. If it's more than 3, then you might want to drop it or get a wind ball. More than 2 or more.
So we're doing 20%, so it's 1.2 times whatever the wind is. Okay, I may switch to a nav. Here, I gotta clear out a slot.
Yeah,
always want to play with an empty slot. Never. Hey, if you're playing, we are farmers, whether you like to admit it or not. And you gotta harvest chests to get clubs. And for those of you that are like, well, you guys have really good clubs. Hey, fuck you. And I've opened up a shitload of chests, and so that's the deal. And you can get better clubs than me really quick if you go up the ranks and play. I mean, it literally does not take very long to get a really good set of clubs. If you're playing up the ranks trying to go up. That's just the way it works. And I didn't make the club card trading. A bunch of other people bitched so much they did the club card trading, and the club card trading is what's made all of it possible.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised, like, when I was first watching and everyone had their shit maxed out. And I was kind of like, why do you even get those cards anymore? They should just be deleted from the pool once they're maxed out, but no, apparently.
I mean, I like the fact that they up the rares to level 9, they up the epics to level 8, and so they gave some new stuff because there was a bunch of people at the time that had already been playing. You know, there was more people that were new, but what they weren't thinking about was weren't thinking about guys like me that they did that 3 years ago. I think it's been 3 years ago that they started the club card trading, and I still have extra cards. I didn't have enough to max out all of my epics, but I got almost all of my rares maxed out day one. I think I was only like 3 or 4 short. So I've been working on my epics. That's why some of my epics are pretty high, because I've been working on them for like the last 2 years. I was okay with it. I was okay with having the extra cards. Like, if they would have... Are you ready?
Yep.
Let me know.
3, 2, 1, go. No? Okay, I'll go back.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on. That was like 3.5 seconds. I got Mike right off the bat. Mike. Who is this Mike guy?
Fuck you, Mike. I mean, good luck.
Okay, no spin. Going back to the red line. It's 1.9. It's 2.28 rings. 2.3 rings. Okay, there's 2.25. Oh, that was a little over. So far downhill, you can't hardly get a hold of it. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Come on. Right now. Let's go. Got the skips. I think it's going to be a little short. I barely clipped the fringe. Oh! And it was just a little teeny bit short. And it would have went in on that side of the cup. It was so close.
Boom!
In the hole.
Great.
With a grate.
What happened? My screen died.
I
Did
couldn't
push a button?
I couldn't get down close enough to it to get it right where I wanted it. Damn it. That was on track.
Great.
It's hard on that shot because we're setting up half a ring. If you go back and rewind the video where our clear ring is, half the clear ring is in the rough and half the clear ring is in the fairway. And the bounces are such that the second bounce is on a hill face and the third bounce is diving onto the fringe. And I don't care where the ball guide's going in front of that.
Or even the green.
And what happened there was I had it a little far back and I was trying to push the shot back forward, but I couldn't get close enough. It wanted to jump. It didn't want to it wanted to go from like 2.5 to like 2.8. It didn't want to like stay at I think I was trying to do, what was I trying to do? A 2.28, and it wanted to go from like 2.28 to 2.5. And it wouldn't let me hardly do anything in between because I couldn't get close enough.
Yeah, you have to turn around and push it in that situation.
And so the deal is if I would have been able to get the 2.8 on there, it would have been super close. That was close. I like that number though. That worked with that wind.
Yeah.
And that was a
I
crosswind.
was telling you, I spent 4 hours on my first round yesterday playing practices and watching replays. And
hole number 12. Well, yeah, that's the whole deal. Is if you want to be at the top, it takes like shit.
It's a major.
I was doing like 40 hours a week. So, I mean, I'd have to come home, and it was a big deal shooting videos for it all and practicing and keeping your notes and watching the video afterwards and diagnosing the shots and then coming back and doing the thing. It was a lot of work. Okay, what hole are we on?
I should show you.
We're on hole number 3, right?
Yesterday.
12? 12. Hole number 3.
So we're,
All
number
right.
3.
If I could hit this shot perfect into the cup, I swear to you it's going to go in. I'm going to hit this one perfect and it's going in. I have hit this great to the right the last 2 times, and I know my adjustment is right.
So,
I'm taking my number 2.
your first shot and second shot.
See which way the wind's blowing.
It's, again, plus 40. But, I'm aiming like right beside the sand, like the bottom right corner of the sand. And then doing plus 40. And then I'm going to aim the ball guide right at the hole. But when I take my shot, I'm going to do the same thing with the curl. Like just barely, like kind of rub to the left side.
To the left.
Leave like a little, yeah, to the left.
You're saying you're leaning to the left. All right.
Yeah. Because it seems like landing anywhere near that bunker, whatever, no matter what you do, no matter how much percent you put on it.
Well, I leave myself 3 rings off that bunker. I actually have to put a little teeny bit of left-hand side spin on the ball to bring it back, like maybe half a ring, 1 ring, or not 1 bar, because I leave myself 3 rings off that sand. And which way's the wind blowing today? Yesterday the wind was blowing. I had to actually pull over the sand.
So the second shot will be.
This is going to be tailwind,
Right.
so I'll be able to avoid the sand. All right, I'm ready. You ready?
Okay, yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on. Come on. I got max OP like as soon as it freaking stopped, it started to spin. Or it got me hooked up into the finding opponent. Rat bastard. I'll have to wait longer.
Donald.
I'll go back to the 5 or 6 seconds. And you can take this shot with your extra mile from over here. It's really important that you hit perfect. So even with a rock, it's really important you hit perfect. And it's super easy to roll off. I know with a rock from that spot it's 1 backspin, but with a extra mile, I didn't watch their spin. But with a rock from there, it's 1 backspin. Is it 1 backspin? No, here I'm using some topspin. I am. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Crowd goes
So
wild.
same, no topspin, just 2 right and no topspin.
I think I think I am putting some topspin on this. Maybe.
With the wind though.
Yeah. I'm going to do a plus 10%, so that's 3-3. 100% accurate club. There's 3-2-5, 3-3. Just hit it straight. Hitting it perfect. Right where I like to be. Where am I at? I'm looking for, did I write anything down? No, I haven't written anything down yet. 330. I'm at 330. My opponent's a little bit in front of me, but they're a little bit farther away from the cup. They're on the right-hand side a little bit more. So we're doing plus 40 to the cup. Whew. All right, 1.4 times.
Oh my god.
See if my opponent can get it in. Isn't it perfect? Come on, get in the hole. That's got to run. Ooh, hit the flagpole, but way too fast. Way too fast. You can see the curvature right up by the where it's coming up to the
Make sure you
top.
lean a little bit to the left on the shot.
Okay, so I'm back here in this corner. I was trying to be at plus 4. Okay, so it's 3.6. Be 5.04 rings. If I can get lined up with the wind. It's 5 rings. There's 5. And I just need to hit it perfect. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna get a fucking par.
I've been on this hole 3 times this week, and I've hit it great to the right 3 times, and all 3 times it's that same distance from the cup. And it's at the very end of the run, and I've got some topspin on it, so like it's like a perfect is like right freaking there if I could actually hit a perfect into this cup. I'm not happy about it, but it does leave me some hope in like the weekend around you can catch it, get on a streak. And this is a hole I haven't got this week. Damn it. Damn it. I need coffee. Okay, I got coffee. What hole are we on? We're on hole number 13. What is hole number 13? Hole number 4. All right, hole number 4. What do we got here for hole number 4? I'm using a Grizzly and a Katana. And I'm going from the island. Let's see which way the wind's blowing. I may have a problem if the wind's blowing the wrong way. I may need to, I may not be able to use that ball. That wind is problematic. I'm not sure I can get this shot done with the Quasar. I can get it done with the Quasar, but I have to move closer to the rough. And I don't think I have. Do I have any one?
Come on.
And that's a one size. I only got one Powerball that's got more than one side spin. All right, so Katana it is. And maybe I can work the wind out. And I keep ending up on the right-hand side of this cup. And I'm trying... All right. Dunner's coming from the other side. So Dunner's playing from this little island right here and coming across. And he's doing a plus 30 on the back. He was doing a plus 40 on the front. And I'm going from the island and going across. And I keep ending up, the flagpole's right here, and I keep ending up on the left-hand side no matter what. So I'm going to make a huge adjustment and do plus 50. And don't care where I end up as long as I end up on the right-hand side of the cup. I want to know if I can make an adjustment here that ends me up on the right.
Oh, okay.
Because if I can't make an adjustment, I'll have to pick a different spot. Well, the thing is what I was talking about right there on the video is this area that I'm hitting to is like this. It's at a slope. And so where I'm hitting at...
One square shorter.
You know, if I'm moving it and it's not affecting the wind, I keep moving up the hill and it keeps pushing. The farther up the hill you go, the more you're going to go to the left. So, like, maybe I'm too far up the hill. It's as counterintuitive as that sounds. I have no, I got no idea. There's some shit going on this hole. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, these are not easy holes.
Well, the deal is that normally what I do is I go up there, and you know my MO. I bring whatever ball it takes for me to get to the other side, and I start off on the green side and do a max overpower or a max, not overpower, max backspin, side spin curl shot, and put it right by the pin, make my putt, and move on. But because we have to pick one up, I'm being aggressive on these two holes, and I will tell you that I think that these two holes are going to ruin a ton of people's tournament. Going to ruin it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about on the first day about like tee shots. That's the most important. Like on number one, if fucking tee shot, well, you probably lose the stroke.
You ready?
Number 8, like I did, fucking the tee shot, lost the stroke to everyone else.
You ready?
Hole number, yes. 3, 2, 1, go.
I waited about 5.5 seconds.
Go. And this time I got swung right away.
And I won't get anybody because there's nobody else on, evidently.
Alright. Let's just try and go at the same time or something.
Alright. I'm still spinning. I'm spinning. Jefferson from the Misfits. What hole are we on? I don't even remember what hole we're on. What are we doing? I'm doing a plus 50. 4, so I'm doing a 6. I am right at my red line. I'm going to up this to a Kingmaker. So I'm doing 3-5. I needed to plug that in, but I'm running out of time. Oh! I fucking hit it great to the right. Or great to the left, and I'm trying to get away from the left, and I hit it great to the left. Excellent. I can go back and look at that and see how I pulled it. I ended up on the right-hand side. How was that possible? Awesome. What should that have been? I changed balls and it changed my wind, and so I didn't set my calculator up. And it was 3.5, so times 3.5. It should have been a 5 1/4 ring pull.
Get it! Oh.
And I think I only moved it. I didn't move it 5 1/4.
Damn, that was close. Well, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna get albatross here though. Use a rock.
Well, in that wind right there, I would have been over pulled big time at 50.
Yeah, it's 30. I was doing 30.
Yeah, but I'm hitting it from the other side, so I can go straight at it. And I had to up it to a power 3 ball in order to hit it with my Grizzly.
We'll stop doing that. Just listen to me.
Just listen to you. That's it. I can bring out a lower power ball and hit it with my sniper. I'm still working on that hole. I don't know. I'm not hitting it from the side that you're hitting it from. That might be the problem. I'm doing my own thing. Screw you, man. Hole number
What?
hole number
How
5.
dare you be individual?
All right, I know exactly what I'm doing on this hole. I'm ready. You ready? I got the bag.
No, I'm making you a drink.
You're making a new tasty beverage. I have a drink of that tasty beverage.
Number 5, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so let me check.
Hole number 5. Rock.
Oh, okay, rock.
Kingmaker. 1 backspin.
Tight.
That's going to be almost due tailwind to the cup.
And yeah,
Almost.
I don't know if I need any backspin with my rock, but yeah, we're going for 312 here.
Yep. That's what I'm going for. You ready?
Rock 3 plus 10. Yes, Kate. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. I went maybe half a second after you, and I got jamming immediately.
Me too. What the hell?
What the hell, over?
Email fucking play
Damn
dynamic
people.
and say, "Go listen up, bitches."
I'm going back to
We
the
ain't
plus 8
cheating.
and 3 rings of separation off. Max. 1 backspin. 2.5, I'm doing 10%, so it's 275. There's 2.5,
Whoa, you got low wind.
275. And I'm going to lean a little to the left. Hitting it perfect. I think I'm at 311 again. I'm at 310. I keep losing a yard. I was at 311 front, and I'm really trying for 312.
Still, 2 top spins should be enough, or like 2 and a click if you really want on the next shot.
All right, we doing a 40% to the cup, right? No, which one are no, this is the wrong hole. We're doing a 10% to the cup. Hit perfect.
Hit perfect, exclamation mark, 18 times.
My opponent got to 312, I'm sure. 313, see? Look at that. 2.9, it's 3.19, 3.2 rings. And I'm going to pull just a little teeny bit back. It's 3.19. 3.2 rings. There's 3. 2. I keep hitting the serious shot straight to the right. God damn it. Arrgh. I'm going to start hitting shots from the right to the left. It can't be any worse.
That's my move. I'll pull it back, make sure I'm in the middle, like my time, then let it go needle, and then focus on the bullseye.
Well, I should go get my other glasses. I have some glasses specifically for on my tablet. Because I work on D&D stuff in the evening when I'm Wikipedia reading and working on D&D stuff and just dicking around. Nice on. All right, a boring eagle on this par 5. I put myself in the right spot and I didn't take advantage of it. All we're looking for is what, like an 866. What does that math work out to? It's 12 holes. We need to get 1, so it's 1 divided by 12. An 8.3% drop rate is all we're looking for. Did you get it?
Literally right beside the cup.
I was right beside the cup on one of the ones on the front, and it heartbreaker. What was that, par 3? Oh, that was right there. All right, hole number 15.
Okay,
I gotta stay on track. Hey, I don't want to do your software update right now. Come on, man.
Good after today.
I'll come find you when I'm ready. Quit bugging me. All right, which way is the wind blowing? Seems like I've been having problems on this hole. The wind's going with us, so we can't use it. But I'm going to do... What hole is this? I'm doing 5 tops in. And we were getting a little bit of headwind, and it killed it. I think 5 topspin's right.
I didn't even have to, like, aim that putt at all. I just touched the screen and let it go. And it went in.
Okay, I'm using... I've got the advantage of using a Zerk here. And I think if I use the Zerk with no overpower, I'm going to do all 6 topspin. I'm ready.
Good shit, I'm almost in.
Or I'm almost ready.
Yeah, I'm never sick.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Oh, okay, tailwind here we go.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, 3, 2, 1, go. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on. Come on. Come on. We're waiting. I'm in here waiting. He's waiting. Did you get somebody already?
Right away.
Right away. Of course. And then I'm going to sit here forever. I got Shooter. Yeah. All right, Shooter. I'm sticking your ass on this one. I'm getting me a chest. Maybe. See where they end up. Using all of the wind. Hitting it 1 ring great to the right, which if they got enough speed there and they clip that rough, it actually might help them. They just missed it. If they would have clipped that rough, it would have bled them out right onto the green. They're kind of unlucky that they didn't hit the rough.
Oh shit, I hit clearly. That's not good. Is it? No. Can't be.
I don't think... What is that? That's 3, 6, 7. I'm just going to put 6 topspin on. Five, 1. 3 rings is 4, 5. I'm going to move that much and let the wind carry it back into the fairway. Hit it one ring great to the left. I'm switching I'm hitting it from the right to the left, so it's going to clip the island and bleed out in front, and I'll have a pretty long chip. I'll be in my wedge, but I got like a mid wedge. 2.4 per ring.
Okay, straight tailwind on the sand shot. That's good. Got to like straight tail.
I'd run all that topspin out and see how close you can get up there to the top.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, put on one backspin or 5. You have a bigger chance right here if you hit it great to the left or the right of it missing than when you run the topspin out. So you're better off to see if you can get it done with the topspin. Where are you at in the shot?
Bunker.
Just a bit outside.
Oh, shit.
I have a lot of work left ahead of me.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, fuck.
It's 2.4 per ring, so that should be about a ring and a half.
There's no excuse for that. This is the perfect wind for
I
this
want to
hole.
see where that put me off of the cup. That's about right. That's about where I would eyeball it. Hitting it perfect. Let's see if that wind adjustment was right. Hit the flagpole in the hole. Woo! Jeez, I missed that one on the front, and that's the one that killed me right there. So at least I recovered that. Did you not get it?
No, birdie.
Birdie. All right, now I have 2 shots here. Hole number 7 and hole number 9 to pick this up, or hole 16 and hole 18 to pick it up, because we've got to get hole 17. So right here, right now, you're saying a plus 30 on the back?
Number 7, Goliath Katana, plus 30. 3 left, 2.5 back.
It seems like you were using you're using a katana?
Yeah.
It seemed like I was having a ball issue here, and that this was really the hole that I would like to use my Santa ball on.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to start off with a Santa.
The 0 power one?
It seemed like there was a red line issue, like I was having some kind of issue here. Or I didn't have enough side spin because I wanted a 3 side spin ball, and I was using a Quasar and it was only 2. And a katana, I was having a red line issue.
Yeah, you can, if you want to shoot with it, yeah. Because you're going to go, so you want to use sniper then.
Well, if I use a 0 power, I guess I will be. Am I going to be in my sniper if I use a 0 power ball? But,
Yeah.
but I'm going to be towards like min club.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should play my min number. Okay, I'll bring a katana and see if that shot will set up. But it seemed like one of these holes.
Don't be a pussy.
Freaking Goliath.
Plus 30, 3 left, 2.5 back. And then when you're looking at your ball guide, aim like right or high of the cup a little bit.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, let's go. Come on, I'm spinning, let's go. He's there. We're both here. And you got somebody else. You rat bastard sons of beehives. Shannon. Come on, Shannon. Okay, I'm doing a plus 30% when it's my turn. I'm assuming she's going to switch out the Berserker ball. Otherwise, it would be a serious waste of a Berserker. And with this kind of wind, as close as she is to the edge right there, I mean that is like 2/3 of a ring. And look at there's just no way. Like, have multiple shots in your bag. Because that's the deal. You hit on the edge of that thing and it takes a flat bounce because she over pulled it. 3.2. It's 4.16.
Perfect, man. Fuck. I can't perfect.
Max.
I hit perfect every single fucking time earlier. Maybe I'm drunk. I don't know who knows.
Okay, it should be 4.16 rings. And there's 4. Alright. 2. Oh, fuck. I missed that one. 2 rings great to the right. At least I ended up on the right-hand side of this one, because I keep ending up on the left-hand side, so I must have been pretty damn close with that adjustment. I'm sure I could have hit that farther off trajectory, but I'm not sure how. This is the tower to flight 1500. You know you're supposed to be going to Denver and you're heading towards Minneapolis, right? That's always funny. I used to teach scuba. I was in my early 20s. And you put people down on their first dive and you tell them, okay, you're gonna go down from here and then you're gonna take a compass heading and go back towards shore and you're gonna find that wreck that's between here and shore. You can mess around for a bit and then move along, and every single time they'd get to the bottom they'd head off further out into the ocean instead of going back towards shore, because they knew for a fact that regardless of what their compass told them, they knew that that direction was the way that they needed to go regardless of what direction your compass told you. And they would go out towards sea and you'd wait and they'd go 30 or 40 yards and then they'd stop and they'd go, well, it feels like we're getting deeper. Maybe we should trust our compass and actually follow our freaking compass and go back. And so they turn around. Every single group always turned around. I think I don't know that I ever had to go in and save them. But you'd always get a chuckle out of it because it happened to every single class.
Suckers.
I'm sure it happened to me when I was a student. Sure, I was a dumbass too. That's the whole thing. That's why you want to have killer people around you. Okay, we got to get this hole. And which way's the wind blowing?
Straight headwind.
Straight ass headwind. All right, I'm doing the same shot I've been doing all day, and this is going to be a little problematic because of the distance between the first bounce and the second bounce is going to be shortened because of the headwind, and I'm barely making it over to the other side. So I'm taking my number 5 bag and a katana. And we're getting an eagle right here, right now. I'm going to show you how it's done.
I'm going balls out, of course.
You're going balls out with a power 5 ball.
Why not? They're not going to spend themselves.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on. Come on. I'm spinning. Let's go. He's right there. Back out and jump in.
No, I was about to. Again, but then I got.
Of course. Of course.
Wrong.
All right. It just
Ron,
no, it makes it better because I'm going out here and I'm going to try and get a chest off of this person, and at least I know I'm not trying to get a chest off of you.
you can have my chest anytime.
Oh, shit. That's why we only call Dunner. We don't. Nobody ever knows where he's at and stuff. He is, after all, a pipe fitter. So come on.
That's right.
The guy knows how to lay pipe.
I get paid to do it.
How much backspin do you have to put on there against if you're doing max OP?
I'm not doing max OP. I'm just going
No.
to get there.
Well, my opponent did max OP and put on one backspin. And I think that might be right. It looked like it was going to be long, but it's actually, that was right. And he's pin high. Now, it seems like I was doing like 5 topspin here.
I put, my note said 1.5 top.
3, 4, 5. I'm going to do
But
5.5
you're
because we're
bouncing
going
all
against
the way
the
over, so.
headwind. Three miles an hour, that should be 2 rings plus a fifth. I'm going to add on 10%. I'm going to do about half curl and a little teeny bit of overpower. Hit it perfect. And it's all about this second bounce if I can clear that sand. There we go. It's going to be a little short and I don't like these long putts. I should put on just a titch more topspin. I could put on, I put on like 5.5 there. I could probably put on the full 6. And that helped me get over that sand too. There's a deal on that sand though if you're doing the bounce over.
A
If
full
you're
titch or half a titch?
full titch. A full titch, yeah. Alright, I have a putt. We're not done.
Good thing I got an Embringer. Tell you what, I was always a fan of the Rapier, but when I started using the Embringer, I realized, man, you can hit great, super great, extra great, 2 rings great, 70 greens great. It still goes in.
You can do that with it. I will tell you though that in my experience, when I get out there and somebody's doing a chip shot and they pull out an end bringer, 50% of the time I end up, it's like, you know, it's a gimme shot. Come on, man. If you had a Rapier, that'd be a gimme shot. And they miss with that end bringer, and I love it. I always feel like I have a chance when somebody pulls out an end bringer. It's like, cool, dude.
You know, I understand because Rapier's got way more topspin, so you can pull it close, right?
Yeah.
But that's only on chips.
Yeah, no, I will. The deal is that
a bit, a 3/4 or full.
if you're
wedge.
if you're past
so
half,
much.
if you're past halfway in a Rapier and you're in 3/4 or max Rapier, it's not as effective of a club at that range. Like I don't trust its numbers. Like I haven't had. I've sank shots from that range, but I would rather hit my minimum short iron than my maximum wedge.
Well, I'm gonna make it. I'm
Okay,
intent. Yay.
Which way's the wind blowing? All right, we were getting tailwind on the front, and I used the wind, and I was at 4 something, but I need to get to 400 yards in order to make this shot work. So I'm bringing my
Max top 1.5 right,
number 1 bag with a Kingmaker.
and then half a ring OP.
Actually, I don't really have a lot of power 4 balls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know this hole.
I think
you
I
want
used
up
them all
there.
up.
Yeah, actually more than half. Well, you have extra mile 9, right? I would use extra mile here, and then because you're allowed to hit great left or right.
Yeah, if you, because
Wind,
where your second bounce is landing in there, you're clear.
open, yeah.
You're clear.
So if I would do the extra mile and then put max top on, and then whatever 1.5 right or something, aim it down the middle. But then when you pull a window +10,
Yeah, but we're getting
I would
headwind.
actually
We're getting
put it
headwind on the drive.
Yeah. That's why I'm using Kingmaker this time.
I'm using a Kingmaker. I'm ready. You ready?
Yep.
Say
3,
when.
2, 1, go.
Come on, man. Come on, it's the last hole. Freaking got drooby. You freaking. All right, dude. Yeah, I'm doing 35% to the cup. And I'd really like to hit this one perfect.
We gotta figure out a way. So
At least I can get back on. At least I can get back to the minus 30, and at least they'll talk about me on ESPN tonight. Cause where are you at? What are you shooting right now? Cause you pick some stuff up, but where are you? What are you shooting right now?
I don't know. I think maybe 30.
You got back on track. You picked up 2, even though you dropped 2. I think that's right. I have to get an Albie right here in order to get back on track. Otherwise, I'm going to shoot a 29. I think. I haven't really been paying attention, but I think that is the deal. Now, my opponent can recover from right there if they've got a Nirvana in their bag. I don't want to have to do it, but you can.
Oh my god! I hit so far. Great. That's definitely in the rough. You can't even hit the rough, and I still did. Oh my god. That was the most terrible shot ever.
3-7, 10% would be 4-2, 4 somewhere in there. I'm going to do a 2-ring pull. That's 4-2, and that puts me 3/4 of a ring into power. I hit a 1-ring great to the right.
Like, yeah, a little bit of a great is okay.
Yeah, because your second bounce is past it if you do that, and I didn't hit it far enough. I'm gonna have to start off. I'm at 394. You need to hit the 400. I should have did. I didn't do quite max overpower. But against a headwind like that, it's nice to know you can do that, because I used the wind last time when we had like a 3-mile-an-hour tailwind, and I used like 3/4 overpower, and I damn near overshot it. Damn near.
Fuck. Well, now I had it perfect out of the rough. I can get it perfect.
All right, 35%. Wherever I'm at in my club, which is max. 2.1. I'm going to be a max club here. I can't get in. Oh, I can get in front of it. Excellent. I'm still at max though. So it's 2.83 rings.
That's too far behind.
2.83 rings.
Plus 35?
Yep. There's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I hit it great to the left. Funny. Just missed it. That means my pull was wrong, because I didn't pull enough at the plus 35. I probably should have pulled like 45. Maybe 40. 40 was probably, no, yeah, 40 was probably right. Have you taken your shot to the cup yet?
No, it's not promising though.
Now, there's a time and place for backspin stuff, and right here, this is one of those things where you're trying to recover, and what you really need to do is the littlest amount of spin you can and put it in the hole, and without much backspin on here, this is one of those, you know, it looks awesome when it happens. Good job that it happened, but that was risky. Risky. All right, minus 29 is not the minus 30.
Oh, went in. Oh, that was so lucky.
Did you get an Albie?
No, the eagle.
Oh,
I had a fucking short iron for eagle because they dumped the tee shot completely.
that's what my opponent did. They were actually, they could have recovered down there a lot better than they did. You have to do a max overpower hook shot with your rapier. And for those of you that are watching, here's the deal. If you get caught up in the rough down here, even if you're in the sand here, if you've got a Spitfire, but if you're in the rough down here, you can take your, starting off in this direction right here, however low you have to be, you can take your Nirvana with max topspin, and it's, I'm doing about 20 rings, so it puts me off in this area out here. And you can do a max overpower hook that with the topspin, it'll roll you down, and this is all downhill. And it'll roll you right here in front, and you have a short little chip. There are some spots out there that you can't do it, but if you can reach that island, you can do a max overpower hook shot. And if you're out there and practice that shot so you can get comfortable with it. All right, I shot a minus 29. That's shit. I dropped hole number 6.
You got me back one.
And you picked up 2 and dropped 2, so you shot a 30?
2 par 5s.
That means I have to buy drinks at the clubhouse because you beat me? I thought the lowest score won. I got a minus 29. That's low. You can't, you're not even, I haven't even looked at where I'm at. I came in the screen. I did not look at what place I'm in, but with a minus 29,
I'm in 4th with 28.
With a 28. Where am I? I'm in 15th with a 29. How many people are at 29? Shitload. 30 started at minus 11. So you got to get 30 in order to have any, be in that top 10 deal. And somebody broke loose. Whoever broke loose up here, 31 in 3rd, 31, 33 in 1st. That's the deal right there. So that's why I'm saying anything you can get over 30, now you're in a select hunt group. But you got to shoot the minimum minus 30. Hell, that was disgusting. Minus 29. Come on. Arr. I didn't put enough topspin. It was on the front and on that par 4, on that mid par 4, and I didn't put enough topspin, and it didn't roll out of the rough. It clipped the rough at the very end. It would have been a really nice shot if it had rolled out, but it didn't. C'est la vie.
Aujourd'hui.
I guess that is c'est la vie. Is that French? I guess I do know some more French. Bonjour.
Such is life.
Bonjour. Bon appetit. All right. That was the opening round. That's the back 9 of the opening round with me and Kevin talking, playing. Unfortunately, we didn't get hooked up one time on that. What the hell? You're Canadian. That's the fucking deal.
Hey, I'm in Seattle.
You are in Seattle. There you go. And I'm in Seattle. What's up? What's up with that? All right. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the weekend round. Good luck. Everybody be safe.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on. Party on, Wayne? Yes, sir. Living in hell.